In Seashelt, British Columbia, where we have our company, Innovative Pest Control, and I've just located some western subterranean termite activity, and it's pretty significant, so I thought we'd get a video of it. As you can see, you don't see a lot from the outside. To the untrained eye, it doesn't look like much. When I inspected the back of this section of pony wall, I noticed what's called a shelter tube or a moisture tube. In behind that, and as you can see, there's no visible evidence to the board on the outside that there's any damage done at all. And when you see what these things look like, they're quite insignificant looking on their own, but they do a lot of damage, as you'll soon see. So we can just pull this board away. See the little guys in here, and as you can see, the damage is pretty significant to the board, and you wouldn't know it from the outside. Now, if you saw these insects in your home, you probably would just disregard them as nothing because they're so tiny. But as you can see, they're pretty industrious. See, there's just a steady stream. Looking at the other evidence in this house, they've been all around. This board happens to be right at a seam in between two pieces of concrete, so it's a little more susceptible than a lot of the surrounding wood. As you can see, there's nothing left of that board. So this is part of the reason why we advise anyone on the Sunshine Coast to have a termite inspection, because this kind of thing happens without a homeowner even knowing about it, and it can go on for literally decades, and the damage can be incredible before anyone even knows. Often there's no indication whatsoever that they're in a house until things start to settle and shift, what we call structural shifting, and in the worst cases, structural collapse, which is what you don't want. And again, they don't look like much, but they're very, very destructive. And as you can see, they just hollow the wood right out. So the termites that are heading up are foraging into the wood, and the ones heading back are returning with food for the colony. There's a good spot up here. You can see the traffic going up and down. You can see there's just nothing left of the wood inside. It's completely hollow. And this is exactly why we advise homeowners to have an inspection done. Probably once a year is advisable, but every few years, definitely. Because if you don't know what to look for, you won't see the signs of this happening. Here we are deeper in the crawl space. More extensive termite damage. These are called cleats, and they're pieces of wood that are in the form when they pour it. Now when this wood in the crawl space runs out, they're going to start going after the wood above. It's probably pretty hard to see with the flashlight. Oh, there's some there. Let's go over here. There we go, here's some. So in this situation we'd recommend treatment in conjunction with remedying the overly humid conditions.